Lord's Day 2 of the Catechism asks the question, how do we know our misery? How do we come to know what's wrong with us? Not that long ago, I had to send my computer in for a repair because the power source wasn't charging the computer. There was something wrong with that point where the plug connects to the computer. So I sent it in for a repair. Now imagine they sent it back to me a couple weeks later with a note that said, "We've just replaced your screen and your computer should be good to go." Of course, it wouldn't be because they didn't listen to the problem. They didn't understand what the problem was before they tried to fix it. We don't need to look very far to find evidence that there's something wrong in the world today. You hear reports in the news of domestic violence. There's examples of child abuse, rising tensions among nations, polarization in our own country. There's all kinds of evidence that the world does not seem to be the way it should. Everyone agrees that there's something wrong with the world. And of course, we blame broken systems and broken structures, and we blame politicians and we blame other people. But none of these really fully account for what's really wrong. The irony is that in our world today, so many people say, you know what, people are basically good, even as the world is in the condition that it is. The Catechism actually challenges that very idea. It says that we have a basic tendency to hate not only God, but also our neighbor. Is that realistic or is that overstatement? Well, think of it this way. God created us to love him with our whole being, with everything in us, and to meet the needs of others with the same passion and love and commitment that we want and expect and would like for them to do for us. Now, can you imagine what kind of a world that would be if we were all really fully committed to loving each other in that way? And if we were all committed to loving and serving God above everything else? But of course, the fact is we don't. And the Catechism says that's the fundamental problem. Now, is there comfort in this? The comfort is that the hard news has to come first. We have to understand what's wrong before we can make an effort to find and to look for a solution.